What's going on, guys? Mr. Domo here, back again with another action figure review. This time it's on the Super 7 Ultimate figures, and of course this is Thundercats, and we have Lino here. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that pretty much all of Super 7 Ultimate figures are gonna come packaged just like this, which I have no complaints. I mean, the packaging is great. Obviously you can see that you have that beautiful Thundercats logo right there, the emblem of the Thundercats. It looks super sweet, man. Of course, and then you got the title Thundercats, just like in back in the day, that retro title look. I know it's changed over the couple of years, but this one right here is the best looking logo, if you ask me, man. So pretty much, you know, like Super 7, they pretty much come packaged like this, you know, for their Ultimate figures, and of course it's on a sleeve. So let's go ahead, lift up the sleeve, and of course there we have Lino, man, with all his accessories. You can see he's got an alternate head there. I can see a couple of interchangeable hands in there. Of course he's got all kinds of accessories there, the Sword of Omens. Of course he's got the claw shield, and I believe there's the Book of Omens in the back there. So it looks pretty sweet, man. And of course on the back here, look at this, man. Look at this beautiful art right here, dude. This is pretty sick, man. This is nice. This is a really nice art right there of Lino and all the Thundercats right there. Man, that looks so good. So of course, you know, it all comes in a clamshell, so we'll go ahead and take this sucker out here. And pretty much what you have here is kind of two layers of you know, clamshells here. So you got the first one that has pretty much Lino, and I think the bottom one, of course, you're gonna have the interchangeable hands here, and then of course you have the Book of Omens. It looks pretty nice, man. So let me go ahead, take everything out of the clamshell, and then that way we can take a closer look at this awesome action figure. Alright guys, so there he is laid out, and of course, man, I couldn't resist. I had to put him in this position right here. I think it looks really sweet. His eyes coming through the hilt of the sword. It looks really badass. So right now, let me just go over the actual accessories, because he comes with a ton of accessories. Really cool. So let me go ahead and start off with his alternate head. Now this was the default one that came on the figure right here, and I mean, damn, look at the amount of details on this. I mean, the hair, look at that, man. That is so nice. There is so much detail, and of course, you know, it's just on a ball peg right there, so you just pop it in. But dang, look at the details. No paint errors at whatever. I mean, this looks great. It's just amazing, man. Look at that. And of course, you know, he's got the more aggressive look, and that's the one I have, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, the other accessories, of course, he's got the Book of Omens, and I believe this came into play more on the last episode of Thundercats that, you know, aired back in the 80s. But really cool, nice details and everything. It doesn't open or anything like that, but really cool, nice piece that they added there. And then of course you do have the Sword of Omens that's not fully, you know, powered up or erect, or however you want to, you know, describe it, but this is really cool. Now this one actually came into this claw shield, and this version right here, let me just show you. This is the only claw shield where you can actually remove the sword. So here's the claw shield, really nice, good details. I mean, look at that. And this one has the more kind of like bronze gold finish, you know, metallic touch to it. And of course there's the insert right there, and so you just go ahead and insert it, and it fits just like that. So however you want to display it, it's your, you know, you have those options there. So really cool. And of course, you know, like I said, this really just pegs on right here. There's a peg right there, just peg it in, and then boom. Now he does have different versions of that claw shield. So let me show you the other metallic one. Now this one's more for displaying it actually on Lino's hand. So as you can see, there's the peg, so you could use this one if you wanted to. Really nice. They're just a little paint smudge there, but not a big deal. So really cool, nice finish there. Look at the claws, really cool. And then you got two more versions of it. Now this one right here, again, this is for pegging off to the side of Lion-O, and this one has more of a actual like fur type texture to it, so really cool. Now this sword right here is actually part of the mold, so you can't take it off. So this one's more kind of stationary there, so it's just part of that claw shield, but really cool details there. And of course, you know, you just peg it off to the side there, so really nice. Now the next one here, this one, of course, this is again, if you wanted to have it onto Lion-O, you could just go ahead and peg it on right there, and of course you could use this one. So really cool that you have these options with the claw shield, really cool. And I mean, this thing looks amazing. Of course, and then you know, you do have interchangeable hands, so he does have two of the sword holding hands, and then you get two more, as you can see right there, to hold the sword. And then you have two more hands that are more kind of relaxed hands, you know, somewhat. So there you go, really cool. Now let me show you the Sword of Omens here, because this is done pretty well actually. Let me get it on. So really tight, man, so that's good. But as you can see, here is the Sword of Omens, really nice, good details, man. That is super clean. And you know, there's some flex to it, but not too much, which is nice. So there you go, you got the Sword of Omens. Now Lion-O, like I said, I put his more aggressive face on there, and this one looks really badass. Look at that, man. This dude is ready to kick some ass. That is really tense right there. And of course the hair is kind of almost the same. I want to say it's probably the same mode. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. It's just a facial expression, and this one's the best, man. So of course, you know, and like I said, you have the peg there for the sword, not the sword shield, but the claw shield. And then of course you can put the Sword of Omens right here. It looks really dope right there. And of course here's Lion-O, man, and I mean, it's definitely got some weight to it, which is really nice. Definitely lots of articulation here. So start off with the head. He's on, you know, of course he's on a ball peg there, so he could look down, somewhat up, but definitely he could look side to side. Shoulders are kind of like on a ball joint, kind of like a butterfly joint here actually. So nice. He's got some good you know, movement on his shoulders there. And of course at the bicep, he's got a nice swivel there. At the elbow, he does have one elbow joint. I'm not a big fan of these big joints that are showing, but you know, what can you do? And then of course the hands are on a nice little ball joint, so it's really cool. Down at the waist, he does have some nice turns there. This joint, it's a little different here, so actually he could really kind of crunch his abs there, or you know, look really up. So it's kind of like his abs are actually like the one big joint for his chest, which is really nice. And then down at the legs, of course, he's on a ball joint there. He's got one knee joint there at the knee, of course. And then at the ankle here, he does have a nice ball joint, so it does give you some nice movements there. But I mean, overall pretty good. Nice shading on his you know, his chest piece here, and then of course here's the back, really clean. And of course that, I mean, that's the only problem with this piece here. It's just that you get this weird kind of like square joint on the back. But I think overall, I mean, I'm not going to be looking at the back of Lion-O. I'm going to have him positioned, you know, obviously facing forward. But overall, I mean, I think this thing looks pretty damn good. I mean, it's just so good. I mean, the heads, this one right here, this facial expression is just the best one, I gotta say, man. It's just so tense, dude. Like, this dude is about to just kick some ass. And the belt's done really good too, so really nice details there. But this is really amazing. They're doing really good things with their you know, their ultimate figures here. I think they're really good. Now this guy, I've been hearing a lot of you know, kind of complaints, I guess, about how their legs are kind of loose, but actually this guy, no problem at all, real stiff. So I'm not having any issues. Like I said, man, with that one Ninja Turtles Ultimate figure, Raphael, I think it was just my figure. I don't think that's like a constant thing with these guys. So I mean, obviously, as you can see, it's really nice tight joints and everything like that, and of course the paint is just amazing. So this thing looks great, man. I wish I would have pre-ordered the rest though. But there it is, man. Just Lion-O from Thundercats, and of course this is from Super 7 Ultimate Figures, man. It looks really clean. I'm digging it. I think the box looks really amazing too. So that's pretty much it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you for the support, and I will talk to you guys in the next video.